couple of things I need to let y'all know about. First, I've retitled the name of my channel from a retired Okie living in Thailand to Lazy Dog Productions, and the reason being is I never, in all the videos I've done, and I've done 100 of them now, did I ever use a retired Okie living in Thailand as the title to it. And also in every one of my videos I've put in there a Lazy Dog Productions in honor of my dog. So anyhow, it's going to keep doing that. But so I just thought I'd let y'all know about that. This video today is going to be a walk around on my property, and the reason being is I haven't done one in a long time, and I've been getting a lot of requests to go ahead and do a video on it. So that's what I'm going to do. Maybe two-part video, because I don't want to make them too long. One of the things I wanted to stress was the foliage that I have here in front of the wall. I was asked about it, and on this end down here we had the cement driveway came all the way back up into here, and this was used for parking. And so when they put the wall up, they had to bust down through that concrete and to put the foundation cement pad and the steel girder beams in it. And we decided we wanted to try and hide the wall as much as we could, so we put up this planter right here. And we planted in here, we just planted a bunch of shrubs, and they've grown up, probably 3.5 meters. And occasionally we go ahead and trim them up and flush them out to make them look a little better. Right now I've just been so busy around here that I haven't had a chance to get in here and clean them up. So that's why they look the way they do. And then we planted this tree right here, which my wife says is Toi Rang, T-A-O, and then R-A-N-G, Tao Rang or something like that. And they grow fairly tall, but they're not going to reach to the top of the 9-meter wall. These other trees that we have in here are called a yellow palm, and once they get into the sunlight, then they pretty much take on a yellow hue. So that's the whole gist on that. And here's what there is another exact duplicate of this underground. So this whole thing is twice as big as what it's showing right here. And the steel beams go all the way down to the bottom of that. And these go, I'm not real sure what it was, 4 meters, 4.5 meters, 5 meters long total. And they go up halfway up this 9-meter wall. So, another thing. I'm sure you've probably noticed it by now, but yeah. Weird accident, and I knocked a tooth out. So it'll be a couple more weeks before I get that taken care of. And I just wanted to let you know, so you're not going, what the heck's wrong with me? So anyhow, that's going to be fixed here shortly too. Now, we had a storm come in last night, and it rained like crazy, and super heavy winds came with it. And it really knocked the crap out of things here at the property. I've got this is sickening. Over in my orchard, I had 24 new longing trees that I planted, started just a little over a year ago. And of the first 6 trees that I planted, one of them got twisted in the wind and snapped it off at the taproot on it. So lost one of our trees. and a lot of things are blown down over in the orchard part, so I'm going to be out there cleaning things up today. But we're just going to do a walk around. But once we got up past where I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Once we got past this pink monster over here, which is that 2-story apartment complex, there was no need to continue with this wall all the way down through here, when just on the other side of the fence right here now is 10-unit, 1-story complex. And you see what he did. He put that thing right up next to my fence, and basically he did it on both buildings. Basically what it is he's using my wall, which we paid for, and it's on our property, and they're 6 inches over that way before the property line, and he's using our wall, our fence, as the back door or back part of their apartment complexes. So it's a little bit against the law, but the wife said just let it go. You know, we just don't want to cause any problems with them, which we don't. So anyhow, then over here across the street from us, they're putting in a housing addition right there and right over here. Not just one, they're putting in 2. So it's going to be a total of 8 rai of apartment complex. So there's the pond. One of the swings, one of the 4 gazebos. I need to come in here and replace the bamboo crossbars on a few of the enclosures that keeps the birds of paradise from creeping out all the way across our property. And I have no idea what the heck that is. We've obviously got a monster spider in here. I don't know if you can see it, but see this spider web here? He's got it going. My goodness, I've never seen anything like this. All the way up over here like this, and back over to the edge of the pond, the lake. I've never seen anything like that before. But anyhow, this part of the video is just going to be a walk around on the main two rai of the property, and you can see some of the damage from the storms last night. This right here, this knocked down, this is knocked down. It's even worse over in the orchard because things are a lot frailer over there. Not as old. The trees and plants and everything are not near as mature as the ones over here. So these held up pretty good. And it blew a bunch of stuff into my pool. So I'm going to be out here this afternoon vacuuming out the pool, do a little conditioning work on it, and it'll take a couple, 3 more days before it gets crystal clear again. So it's not bad. It's not that hard to take care of. My wife's spirit house. Some of the orchids that she hangs on all the trees around here, and she has literally just hung these things all over the place. my original fountain that we put in. The side door to the house, which is the house, or the door that we use to come in and out of the house all the time. I don't know why we spent the money we did for that front door, because we never used it. And then, of course, this over here is the carport. And then back over here is what you would call the mother-in-law's house, or the little house, or whatever. The wife uses the kitchen in it all the time for cooking Thai dishes. And then of course my two motorcycles are back over here. Our Toyota pickup, the Toyota car. The wife has been doing some laundry. She's got stuff hanging out here. Her mother used to live inside this part of the little house, but then we had to do some work on in there, and we moved her over into here, into the guest house, and she didn't want to move out of it now. She moved into here. She likes it a lot better. I don't know what the difference is. The rooms are about the same size. The bathroom's a little bit bigger, but maybe she likes the air conditioner in that one better than the one over there. But anyhow, she now sleeps and lives in the guest house. And this is our fountain that we have out in front of the guest house. I'll go ahead and turn it on to show you guys what it looks like. Got two pots in the middle of it that water percolates up through the center of, and then runs over the edges of them. And then we have a little pot over here that fills up and dumps into the fountain. And then this end, we just got a little bitty sprinkler head that sits in here. And then it's full of guppies, and got some needlefish and some guarmies in there. And then of course, here's another one of our gazebos. Back over in this area is where our water system is set up. We have a, let me show you right here. We have a borehole well. Right there is where it's at. And that is 30 meters deep, I think is what it is. And then have a submersible pump inside of it. And it's triggered with a, let me get back here. It's triggered with a float up on that 500-liter tank up there on top of the tower, and the tower is 30 meters up, so that's where we get our water pressure for everything except for in the big house. Filters down through this filter, then comes over and filters through this filter. Okay, after it goes through this filter right here, then it comes over and it goes into this 1,000-liter tank. Or is it 2,000? I don't know. This big ass tank here. Okay, and from here we can use that pump right there, pumps it up to the main house, or it can gravity feed over into this one from up there through the two filters into here. I can switch some valves around and have everything go through that pump right there from this tank right here. I'm having issues with my GoPro batteries right now. I've started with 3 batteries to begin with when I bought the GoPro, and I've chunked 2 of them, and I think I'm about ready to chunk that 3rd one. I do have 3 new batteries, but I don't like using them. I don't know what the heck it is with them, but anyhow, they're not as, I don't like them as much. But anyhow, hope you enjoyed this video. The next video I'm doing is going to be out here in the orchard. But I've got to clean some stuff up because we had some wind damage, as you can tell. All of this right out here is from the wind damage last night. It hit us pretty hard, but that's okay. We can straighten things out today. And hey, like I said, hope you enjoyed this video, and